Hi friends, I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about Peru. This is what we're going to do today. We're going to be doing this photobombing llama. And this is actually two different, well, I say three different parts. You're going to do a background. You're going to do a llama, which you're going to cut out. And you're going to do a llama scarf. So it's going to be three parts, and I'm going to walk you through it. This is mine. It's got a brightly colored Peruvian scarf on. The kids at Beasley, they had fun doing theirs. I want to show you a few of theirs. Got this llama. This one. And if you notice, they some of them did their mountains with gray and brown instead of just all green like I did. That's up to you as the artist. There's another one. This student wanted to make his red. This one's really photobombing, coming out from the side. A couple students did theirs brown. And this is a confetti-looking llama. You can really use your imagination when you do these projects. Here's another brown one. So what we're going to do first is that you're going to need 2 sheets of paper. Okay, the first one we're going to do the llama first. And get a pencil or get a marker or crayon. You might want to do pencil first and then go over with a crayon or a marker. That's up to you. But I'm going to use a marker. And what we're going to do first is we're going to draw the llama's face. And we're going to draw his facial features first. And in about the middle of the page, what you want to do is make a triangle with a curved side. So we have a V like that. And on the top, just make it a curved top like that for his nose. And if you want to color it in, you can. If you want to color it in pink later, you can do that. Next, we're going to make the mouth. And how we're going to make the mouth is we're going to make a J coming from the bottom of the nose to the left. Like that. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side and do a backward J. Now you're going to make a U for the llama's tongue. And that's going to be under the 2 J's. You're going to put 2 dots here for the llama's eyes. And what you're going to do is you're going to put a circle around each dot like this. And then you're going to go back in, and with that dot, you're going to make it bigger. You can even make it an oval like I'm doing here. Next, we're going to do eyelids for the llama, and what you need to do is come over to the top of the eye, and you're just going to make a curved line that's going to go around the top just a little bit to give the impression of an eyelid. And then you're going to come over here and do the left one. Now, if you want your llama to have eyelashes, you can put 3 eyelashes over here, or as many as you want. So now we have the face. Over the 2 eyes, you're going to make a skinny U. So those are the ears, and you're going to do a bumpy line to connect them. And then you can make some ear holes if you like. Now for the side of the face, we're going to make a bumpy line come all the way down to about here. And then change direction and go off the page on a diagonal. So you're just going to do a bumpy line to look like your llama's furry, and then you're going to come over here and make a diagonal. And then come over here and do a bumpy line. And then make a diagonal. Now we want to show that your llama has texture, so how we're going to do that is we're going to make just some curly cues, squiggle lines, And then come in between the eyes and just do some like squiggle lines to show that there's a puff of fur there. So we have the llama done. Now you're going to have an area over here that's white. Draw a long rectangle because we're doing the scarf. And about 3/4 of the way down, you're going to make a line across like this and a line down the middle like that. This is where you're going to design your scarf, and I was kind of influenced by the Peruvian fabrics, so I'm going to do some diagonals. I'm going to do some horizontal lines. Maybe do some vertical lines. Okay, so we have the llama done. Now what you're going to do is you're going to do the background for the llama. So you just put your llama paper to the side for a minute and get your other sheet of paper. And what we're going to work on first is we're going to work on the foreground, the middle ground, and the background. So what you want to do first is you want to make a U or a curved line on the bottom of your paper like this to show a hill. And then what you're going to do is you're going to make some clouds. Because if you look at mine, the clouds are in front of the mountains and the mountains are behind the clouds. So make some clouds. You can do as many or as few as you want. Now we're going to put the mountains in the background behind the clouds. And how we're going to do that is we're going to do another U. So start down here on the bottom and come up. When you get to the first cloud, stop, hop, come up, get to the cloud, hop, hop. So we have our first mountain, a Machu Picchu. Then come over and make some more mountains by just doing U's. Or big U's, I should say. There's one there. I should really say upside down U's. Because they're not, this is a U. These are upside down U's. And I'm going to make some mountains really far in the distance, so I'm going to make them smaller than these mountains. So I'm going to come here and do that one there, and that one there. So now I have my background. What I'm going to do with this now is I'm going to color it. There's one that I started coloring already. Let me see what I got. This one I started coloring already, and what I'm going to do is I want to do two different values on the mountain. So I'm going to use this darker green on this side, and then on the other side, I'm going to use a lighter green. And remember, you can blend crayons in together, so you can blend those together where they meet. And that's how I'm going to do my mountains. But like I said before, students did other things with their mountains that were totally different than me. They did gray mountains. They did brown mountains. So it's up to you. That's one of the decisions you're going to make as the artist. So you're going to color this whole thing in and do the whole background, the sky. I know sometimes it gets tiring doing coloring, and you just say, forget it, it's good enough. I'm just going to leave it white. But you really want to color the background because it's really going to make this real special. If you're tired, just take a break. Go eat lunch and do it later, or do it in the evening. You take a break from coloring. You don't have to do it when you're sitting down in one spot. So let's go over here. I'm going to get this llama again, and I'm going to color in the scarf. And I'm going to use some bright colors that remind me of Peru. Orange here, red, blue, so I'm going to color this whole scarf in. when I have the whole scarf colored in, I'm going to cut out my llama and my scarf. You know what? I'm going to make that tongue pink on that llama now. Make its ears pink too. And if you need help from a grown-up to cut this out, go find a grown-up, get their help, and then just cut out your llama. So you're going to cut all around your llama, and you're going to cut all around your scarf. Let me just cut my scarf off. Scarf there. I already cut another llama out. Where did he go? And I colored in another scarf for the llama. What you're going to do here on the bottom of your scarf is, remember how I told you to do these lines down here? You want to cut the bottom half of the bottom fourth of the scarf off. So just go like that. And then with these two pieces, you want to cut it in half. And these you're going to make the fringe. When I mean fringe, I mean like you're going to make these slits in the paper to really kind of make your llama scarf look 3D. And how you're going to do that is you just get your 2 sheets of paper and you just do some cuts, but not all the way through to the end, just on the bottom here. And then do that to both pieces. So when, to put it all together, what you're going to do is you're going to get your background. Let's just pretend that my background is all colored. You're going to get your llama body and head. And you're going to get your scarf. Where's my scarf? Where's my scarf? Okay. So if you're happy with your background, you're going to glue your llama. Make sure that your bottom is matching your paper, so it really looks like a photograph of a llama photobombing. And after you have that, you're going to glue this down real good. You can use a glue stick, whatever you want to use. Then get your llama scarf and decide where on the neck you want the llama scarf to be. And once you decide that, get your 2 little fringe pieces. Put them under the scarf and glue that all down for your llama. I am really excited to see what you guys come up with. You guys surprise me all the time. So, do your llama, send it to me, and I'll see you next week. Have a good week.